Hey y'all, it's your girl Charity B, and welcome to the I'm Enough Mastering Self-Love podcast. This podcast was designed for both men and women who are in the process or wanting to start their self-love journey. Here we discuss many topics related to self-love that promotes healthy habits that will help support your mental and emotional health, boost self-confidence, and self-worth. So get ready. This is something you don't want to miss. If you like what you hear in this episode, feel free to DM me and leave comments on my Instagram page at iam.enoughmsl. The podcast is also available on YouTube. The link will be in my description box as well as on my Instagram page. What if the reason you've been feeling stuck isn't because you're not working hard enough, but because you've been talking more than you've been doing? Sometimes we announce the seed before it even had a chance to grow. Then we wonder why we're discouraged when everyone has an opinion about a harvest that hasn't even started. Welcome to an episode tailored to protecting your goals from unnecessary opinions and learning to let your results speak for themselves. Hey y'all, it's your girl Charity B, and welcome back to the I'm Enough Mastering Self-Love podcast. If you are new here, welcome. I am glad that you chose to tune in and take a step forward into loving yourself on a deeper level. If you are a returning listener, welcome back. My hope for each of you is that today's episode gives you something meaningful to carry forward, whether it's a reminder to embrace your journey, tools to help you evolve into the best version of yourself, or insight you can apply in your everyday life. Whatever it is that you need, I hope you find it here. Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode with your girl Charity B. As I previously stated, we are talking about protecting your goals from unnecessary opinions. So this is episode 12, Stop Announcing Moves, Just Move. So let's get into it. Have you ever gotten excited about something and immediately wanted to tell someone? Whether it's about a new business, your weight loss journey, going back to school, buying a home, starting therapy, maybe launching that podcast you've been talking about, or even becoming a content creator. And most time when you are excited about something new or changing your life, you want to share with those that are close to you. Now, there is nothing wrong with sharing, but the question is, why are you sharing? Sometimes we're looking for validation, motivation, approval, confirmation, or we just simply are excited. In previous episodes, I believe the last episode, we talked about validation, motivation, and approval or confirmation when it comes to our goals and why we should look within when it comes to seeking those validations rather than looking for others to provide that when we are trying to achieve a goal or grow, because again, we are not doing it for other people, we're doing it for ourselves. And then again, people change like the seasons. They're not always accountable for, what we have going on. And we may be looking for them one day to give us that motivation or that validation to keep going and keep moving forward and achieving our goals, and we may look up and there's no one cheering, or there may be instances where people don't see your vision or support your vision, and you have self-doubt because of that. So we have already touched bases on the other validations from when we need that motivation, approval, and confirmation, how to find it within ourselves in order to keep pursuing our goals. But we haven't really talked about just simple excitement. Sometimes we're not telling people because we need an opinion or just because we need any validation. We can provide those things for ourselves or that confirmation we need. But sometimes we're just simply excited for this new journey, this new challenge, this new goal that we were excited to meet. And we just want to tell it to those we think that care and love for us and would be excited with us. We just want to share that excitement. But why could this be a problem? Why could sharing because of excitement be a problem? Well, the excitement we get from telling people can trick our brain into actually feeling like we've already accomplished something. Sometimes we enjoy talking about the goal more than doing the work. Sometimes we just get a little too excited for what we probably have an amazing plan to get there. We probably even know the steps we need to take and how to get there and how fast we need to get there, have a designated plan mapped out and everything. But if we're just talking and talking and the excitement is just in the talking and talking, it's not going to happen. It's okay to be excited, but talking about a dream is easy. But living it every day when nobody is watching, that's where the discipline comes in. That's where the commitment comes in to your own goals, where it's just you and your goals locked in. That's when it's the most important, when you actually put action behind that. And like it says in the Bible, faith without works is dead. You could believe, you could achieve, you could think about it, you could put it in pen to paper, but are we actually walking the walk and not just talking? Another reason this could be a problem, because again, I can restate this over and over again, and this is like one of the main things I've mentioned in each episode when we're talking about not talking about goals prematurely, is that everyone does not deserve a front row seat. We're giving people VIP access to things they don't need access to or are not deserving of having access to. And it's only detrimental to us. It's our own downfall. We contribute to our own downfall because we are sharing and allowing people to have so much access to things they don't need access to. And saying that everyone does not deserve a front row seat does not automatically mean that everyone has ill will intentions or bad intentions when it comes to you and your dreams and goals. It could simply be that everyone does not have the capacity to understand your vision. They may not be bad for you, but they're bad for your vision because they're not there yet. They are not capable of understanding what your mind and how your mindset is when it comes to those specific goals because they're not there yet. And when you put people in situations of being able to give them access to things that they're not ready for or they're not capable of handling, people definitely can project their fears on you. They can project their fears and how they wouldn't do this X, Y, and Z on you. And that puts you at risk for doubting your own goals. If you're around somebody and you hear them say, "Are you sure? That's risky. What if it doesn't work? Maybe you should wait. That's unrealistic," or "That's pointless. You shouldn't do this." They are at the wrong table and they need to go sit somewhere else for the time being, or you need to go ahead and have a kiddie table, okay? Y'all know at like the family dinners or like when you're watching a movie, I don't know, we never did that in real life, but there was always like the adult tables for those who are able to listen in on the adult conversations, and then there was a kiddie table with the kids who were childish and still know how to throw their food around the table and have kiddie conversations. If you feel as though they don't have bad intentions towards you, but you don't want to cut them out your life, you don't think it's that deep, but they don't understand the vision, they're just not the right ones at that table. They're not the right ones to sit at the adult table. They need to go sit at the kiddie table until they develop the mindset to be able to be at the grown table and discuss these big moves. If they don't see the big picture, they're not thinking big, go ahead and let them sit at the small table while they're thinking little until they can get there, if they ever get there. Decide to do with them later, but keep them away from what's going on in the conversations that are being had at the adult table. And you're probably thinking, okay, it's not that big of a deal, da da da. Yes, it is, because sometimes these comments, they may not stop your dream, but they do plant doubt, plant little seeds of doubt. Might end up having you over there like, wait a minute now, should I really be doing this? Or they might be even slowing the process down because you're so busy trying to explain to them and try to tie in their opinions at the wrong table during the wrong plan. It's okay, baby. Go to the kiddie table because you are not capable of handling the big plate right now. I think you need to go over there to the left because you are slowing down my progress. And I don't know about you, but once my mind is made up that I want to do something and I'm on a mission and there's no stopping me, we cannot have any slow pokes I get irritated when there's somebody trying to like plant little seeds of doubt, and they can be doing it unintentionally, but I don't care. Let me help you out so I won't get irritated with you anymore, and let's go ahead and put you up so that I can finish what I got going on. And then hopefully when you see what God has done for me, then that doubt that you had, you could be a witness to that, and it could change your mindset about the fear. But for the time being, I will not jeopardize what I want and what I believe in by compromising and putting people at my table that don't need to be at that table right now. And I suggest you do the same thing. And you have to find ways to counteract that doubt that people plant unintentionally or maybe intentionally. You can simply just tell yourself every day, your vision was given to you, not to everyone else. You don't need a unanimous approval to obey your purpose. This is your purpose. This is your destiny, your walk. Own it. We're going to talk again about moving in silence. I feel like I just need to stress this a lot because I feel like people struggle with this, and I can understand. You get a little antsy, and sometimes it's hard to provide the approval if you really are not committed to what it takes to have that discipline, because sometimes it can get a little wobbly, but it's strength in moving in silence. It's not about pretending everything is perfect. It isn't about being mysterious. It isn't about isolating yourself. It's about protecting your focus. There's a difference between working and performing. Some people spend more time documenting the journey than they're actually walking it. They like to vlog every piece of their information and show, look what I'm doing, I'm on it. That's the quickest way to fail. I don't trust nobody that just talk. I don't see it. What are you producing? What are you producing with all this talk and this documenting that you're doing? I don't want to be someone known for just moving my mouth and words coming out. I want to be someone that, she about what she say she gonna do. She actually does it and don't talk much. She just does it. Woman of her, not just her word, but her walk. Ask yourself, are you building or are you just broadcasting? If you feel like you just broadcasting, we gonna have to do a little reevaluation in order to get where we're trying to go. Learn to let your results speak for themselves. One of the most powerful things you can do is quietly become someone people never saw coming. No long explanation, no constant updates, just consistency. People notice your consistency eventually, not because you told them, because your life started speaking for itself. Here's a reminder. Consistency whispers every day until success introduces you. And I'm a person, I'm full of surprises. I like being unpredictable. I don't like predictable people or things because there's no excitement to me. I like the excitement or the allure of you ain't even know I was coming. And then boom, pop out. Surprise, hello, it's me, it's her. And I didn't even have to say nothing. You see it. You see the results. I just think that's so powerful. That's so confident. That's so, you are who you think you are. And they know it. They have no choice but to know it because they see the results that you produce. If you're someone and you've been trying to achieve this goal for the longest or for years, whether if it's losing weight or eating healthier or trying to be content creator, podcast, going to therapy, whatever it is that you wanted to do, you want to start a new career path, go to school, whatever that goal was, and you feel as though talking about your goals prematurely has been the main downfall or has been the downfall of your goals not being accomplished or contributing to you having lack of consistency or being committed to your own goals to see them through, I am going to challenge you. I'm uploading this episode June 30th. I have been a little bit behind this month with work, and I haven't been feeling well. I actually wasn't feeling well today, but I said I'm going to record this because I said I wanted to upload 2 episodes per month. You might be getting it at the end of the month, but you're getting it, so I'm trying to be consistent. But tomorrow is July 1st. Today, or whenever you're listening to this episode, I want you to choose one goal this week. Even if you can't start on tomorrow, on July 1st, because it is the middle of the week. Some people like start at the beginning, like on a Monday or Sunday. Whatever you choose. Either today or the rest of this week, I want you to choose one goal. Whatever it is you wanted to accomplish. If it's wanting to go back to school, get your master's, get your bachelor's, your associates, wanting to get a certification, wanting to start going to therapy, wanting to be a content creator or influencer, wanting to get a new home, wanting to invest, whatever it is that you feel as though will better your life and your situation in long term, for you to be content in life and feel like you're settled, to that you've made it, and it's something you've been wanting to accomplish for a long time, or even if something is a new goal. I don't care what it is. Pick one goal. Pick one of them. Don't announce it. Don't post it. Don't seek opinions. I just want you to work for the next 30 days. Whatever that looks like. Small details, big, whatever you feel like you can do throughout the week for the next 30 days that contributes to you achieving that goal. I want you to just put in the work for the next 30 days. Let your actions be louder than your words. Ask yourself every night, did I move today? And pertaining to your goal. Not just did I tell people I was going to move, but did you move today? I want you to be committed in these next 30 days. I say start small because I always say this because I feel like this preps you into getting to the big goals and being more committed to those. So that way when you do try to start those goals, you won't backslide, or it won't be so easy to give up or fail. So start with something small if possible, if you can. If you feel like you have a big workload or house responsibilities when it comes to kids and family and stuff like that, start small if you have to. Anything matters. Everything matters. Every little step, every little dedication, every little work you put in matters to that goal. So I want you to do that for yourself. Don't say nothing. Just be quiet about it. I know some people who struggle with surprises and struggle with the excitement that can't contain it. Do it for yourself. I need you to try. You will be so surprised what you can accomplish in just 30 days, in 1 month. And then after, I'm going to check in with y'all. After those 30 days up, I'm going to pick my goal today as well. I might start on Monday or I might start tomorrow. But after those 30 days, we're going to check in. And I'm going to write down on my calendar to check in August 1st. If you're going to do this challenge, DM me throughout the process, or even after the 30 days. Let me know how that worked out for you when you decided to move in silence. What did you accomplish? I'm actually kind of excited because I love to hear when people want to better themselves and they decide to put belt to butt, put some action behind it, and actually stay committed and grind through their stuff. It's just so beautiful. The process to me is beautiful. Going through the aches and the pains. It doesn't feel good, but never said it did. But I enjoy hearing like, oh, I came from this and look at me now. Like, you did that. Finger taps. Like, I love hearing that. So definitely, if you feel comfortable after 30 days, I would for sure check in with y'all about my goals, and then, or my goal that I chose for the next 30 days. And hopefully y'all are open to share with me. But I challenge you, man. I challenge you. If you don't do it for for me or anybody else, do it for yourself. I know if you're tired of being where you're at and you're tired of failing, just try this one little single method. And let's see what helps. What do you have to lose? The world's still gonna move 30 days. You still gonna be doing the same. Hopefully you won't be doing the same things the next 30 days, in that you'll be doing things different and bigger and better, But I want you to, I'm going to leave you guys with this. Sometimes we delay our own progress because we're busy trying to convince people to believe in our vision. But belief isn't contagious through conversation. It's built through consistency. Remember, every seed grows underground before anyone sees the tree. Your quiet season isn't a hidden season. It's a growing season. Keep watering it. Keep showing up. Keep moving. And when people finally notice, you won't need to explain. Your results will. You don't have to announce every chapter you're writing. Sometimes the strongest statement you can make is quietly becoming everything you said you would. Before we close, we will end this episode with this season's mantra. So, of course, we're going to do our breathing techniques. If you are still decompressing, still gathering information, writing your goals, or whatever you're doing, brainstorming, and you need a minute, please pause this episode and resume when you are ready. We're going to go ahead and take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Clear your mind. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Release all the tension of today or this week. Release all the negative energy, all the stress. Release it through this very last breath. I want you to take it all the way in and slowly out. I want you to repeat after me. I honor what ended. I protect what's healing. I reclaim what's mine. Repeat it. Sit with it. Let it be the reminder that this year is yours fully. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications on my YouTube page at I Am Enough Pod, so you never miss an episode. If this message resonated with you, please share it with someone who may need to hear it. You can also follow me on Instagram at iam.enoughmsl. If you're locked in this season, feel free to share a photo of you journaling, your reflections, or this season's mantra on Instagram. Don't forget to tag me. And thank you again, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.